Thank you for joining us today for Green Building Research Institute's course, Green Materials, Greenwashing, and Third-Party Certification. I'm Rebecca Joan Brown, your course instructor today. This is an introductory level course that will explain the differences between various project materials from a sustainability perspective. We'll be looking at several factors that influence sustainability, including sourcing, manufacture, transportation, ethics, and economics. By looking at sustainability from many angles, we hope to help you make better choices regarding the materials that you choose for your construction projects. This course does include a short quiz that will be located at the end of the presentation. You will need to answer all quiz questions and earn a score of 80% or more in order to receive credit for the course. However, you may take the quiz as many times as you need. One of the most significant concepts with regard to sustainable materials is embodied energy. Embodied energy refers to the total amount of energy required to source, produce, ship, and install a product. Some definitions will go on to account for the energy costs for operations and maintenance. However, these are very difficult to quantify, as there is so much variation in use once products or materials are installed. An embodied energy analysis can reveal a lot about a product's real impact on the environment, such as the energy used to source raw materials or the amount of fuel used to transport the product. There are several online calculators to generate a broad estimate of total embodied energy for buildings. The one that we have linked to on this site will also look at other factors, such as material emissions. Often some of the most substantial decisions that we can make regarding materials are the less glamorous ones, such as purchasing local products that do not travel as far or are made of less technical, more simply produced materials. Generally, the fewer steps are involved in manufacturing a product, the lower its embodied energy will be. The concept of embodied energy applies to reused and recycled materials as well. Generally, reusing a material directly as it is much less energy intense than the recycling process. However, both of these options eliminate the energy needed for sourcing and processing new raw materials. Greenwashing is a term that refers to misinformation or disinformation in packaging or advertising meant to make consumers believe that a product or service is more environmentally friendly than it actually is. Greenwashing can take on a variety of forms, which we will discuss in the coming slides, but always plays on a consumer's desire to be environmentally responsible. Recent studies have shown that even in our current economy, many consumers are willing to pay a little bit extra for products that they feel are green. Greenwashing aims to take advantage of this market without making any meaningful changes to the products represented. The term greenwashing was coined in the mid-'80s and was originally used to describe the practice of providing note cards to hotel guests that informed them of the environmental benefits of reusing their towels. Often these hotels were not actually doing anything to promote sustainability. They were simply trying to look green and maybe save a bit on laundry costs. We will now look at a lead case study that worked to use sustainable materials throughout the project. The Interface Showroom in Atlanta, Georgia was the first project to earn a LEED Platinum rating for commercial interiors and earned 11 out of 14 points for the Materials and Resources section. The project started out by retaining building materials that were already in place, avoiding the need for new materials to replace them, and eliminating these materials from the project's waste stream. Some of the existing flooring, as well as walls, doors, and some ceiling elements were retained. This is especially notable as the project is a design center, and there would be a temptation to completely redesign the tenant's space. The project also diverted 85% of the construction waste that it generated from landfill, through conscientious effort from the project team to ensure segregation of recyclable materials.